Hey guys, what is going on? Today I am finally putting out my full first round NFL mock draft 2 days before the draft. So yeah, it's really late, and I'm just gonna get this up as fast as I can, so there's not gonna be a lot of fancy edits, and I'm not gonna go too in depth with each player and why I have each team taking that player, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to fly through this. I did this on the NFL.com's predict a pick because I feel like that's the easiest way to do it, because you see all the prospects and you can just drag them in. The only bad thing is it doesn't allow you to do trades, so you're basically just predicting the order. So in your head you have to account for the trades, but I'll let you guys know where I'm putting in the trades, and I'll actually put the link in the description to the NFL's predict a pick thing if you want to try it out too. So let's just get into it now. So with the first overall pick, I have the Browns selecting Sam Darnold. You know, I think they just have to take a quarterback. I think a lot of people are predicting this. The only other player I could really see the Browns taking here is Josh Allen, but who knows, maybe the Browns are going to do something crazy just to surprise us all. But I have the Browns taking Sam Darnold. With the second overall pick, I have the Giants selecting Saquon Barkley. I really don't need to go in depth on this. There's been a lot of coverage on this channel about this, so you guys already know all about that. With the third overall pick, I have the Jets selecting Josh Rosen. I think Josh Rosen is going to end up in New York. I've said that time and time again, so I believe it's going to be with the Jets now. With the fourth overall pick, I have the Browns selecting Bradley Chubb. It seems that the Browns really like Bradley Chubb, and Garrett and Chubb together would be a crazy combo on that D-line. So with the fifth overall pick, I have the Bills trading up, so the Broncos are going to trade down, and the Bills are going to get that pick. And with that pick, the Bills are going to select Josh Allen. Apparently they're very high on him, so I could see this happening because the Broncos did say they are listening to offers for their pick. With the sixth overall pick, I have the Colts selecting Quentin Nelson because Andrew Luck, he's been injured, and when he comes back, I think it's important that they do have a really stable offensive line for him. With the seventh overall pick, I actually have the Cardinals trading down, so they're going to flip spots with the Bucks, and they're going to take Baker Mayfield. You know, they signed Sam Bradford, but he's had some injury issues, and I could really see the Cardinals taking a quarterback in this draft. With the eighth overall pick, I have the Bears selecting Micah Fitzpatrick. He's a defensive back, and he's very versatile. He can kind of play anywhere in the secondary, so I think he'd be a nice addition. With the ninth overall pick, I have the 49ers selecting Calvin Ridley. They have Jimmy Garoppolo. Now they just need to get him that #1 wide receiver, and I think Calvin Ridley could be that for him. With the 10th overall pick, I have the Raiders selecting linebacker Roquan Smith. The Raiders, they still need to beef up that defense, and having him paired along with Khalil Mack, that could be very explosive and dangerous. Okay, so now that we're out of the top 10, I'm not going to say why I have a team picking a specific player. I'm just going to kind of read down the list so you guys don't get bored. With the 11th overall pick, I have the Dolphins selecting linebacker Tremaine Edmonds. With the 12th overall pick, this is now the Broncos pick because of the trade. I have them selecting offensive lineman Mike McGlinchey. With the 13th overall pick, I have the Redskins selecting defensive lineman Vita Vea. With the 14th overall pick, I have the Packers selecting quarterback Denzel Ward. With the 15th overall pick, this is now the Bucks pick because of the trade they made with the Cardinals. I have them selecting defensive lineman Daron Payne. With the 16th overall pick, I have the Ravens selecting safety Derwin James. With the 17th overall pick, I have the Chargers selecting offensive lineman Colton Miller. With the 18th overall pick, I have the Seahawks selecting cornerback Josh Jackson. With the 19th overall pick, I have the Cowboys selecting wide receiver Courtland Sutton. With the 20th overall pick, I have the Lions selecting running back Darius Geis. With the 21st overall pick, I have the Bengals selecting linebacker Leighton Vander Esch. With the 22nd overall pick, this is now the Broncos pick because of the trade they did with the Bills. I have them selecting defensive end Harold Landry. With the 23rd overall pick, I have the Patriots selecting quarterback Lamar Jackson. With the 24th overall pick, I have the Panthers selecting defensive lineman Marcus Davenport. With the 25th overall pick, I have the Titans selecting defensive lineman Taven Bryan. With the 26th overall pick, I have the Falcons selecting defensive lineman Maurice Hurst. With the 27th overall pick, I have the Saints selecting tight end Mike Gesicki. With the 27th overall pick, I have the Steelers selecting linebacker Rashaan Evans. With the 29th overall pick, I have the Jaguars selecting wide receiver Christian Kirk. With the 30th overall pick, I have the Vikings selecting cornerback Jaire Alexander. With the 31st overall pick, I have the Patriots selecting quarterback Mike Hughes. And with the 32nd overall pick, I have the Eagles selecting tight end Hayden Hurst. Alright guys, that is my first round mock draft. These things are basically impossible to get 100% correct, but you know, I did my best. We'll see what my score is once the draft is over. Maybe I'll put it up on here, but you know, the NFL gives you points for every pick you get correct or every pick you get close to where that player was picked. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Let me know if you do fill out an NFL Predict-A-Pick mock draft, and make sure you like this video and subscribe. Peace out.